that were telling me like, yo, you supposed to be in movies, you supposed to be doing something like acting and modeling and this, that, and the other. So it was always in the back of my mind that I needed to do. You already know what the fuck going on. What up, Seal Awakening? It's your boy Trey Bills, and yesterday I'm back with another banger. You digging what I'm saying? Before I start this video, man, I need everybody to like, comment, subscribe, turn that post notification like that, and get that bell right there, or ring a ding a ding ding, man. So today, man, I'm doing this special story time, man, on what made me start doing YouTube. So before I get too deep into this, I just want all y'all to know, man, it's gonna be a part 2 to this. I'm gonna only tell about my part, and then when Chris comes, we're gonna do a part together where, you know what I'm saying, how both of us got involved with it. So starting off with me, man, I would have to say this took place over about almost 10 years ago. I was in middle school and I had a passion, you know, I always had a passion for music, whatever. So back then I never knew about, you know what I'm saying, YouTube like that, but I was posting on there from time to time. Like I would post different stuff on there, like music wise. Like I would have little raps and stuff that I was doing. Then I was in I used to game a lot, and which I still do sometimes when I'm bored or whatever. But I used to game a lot, and I used to be in like these little clans or whatever, gamer clans. And so they kind of exposed me into YouTube as well, the YouTube world. So around that time, like I said, and you guys can also do your research or whatever if you want to see the throwback videos of me or whatever. But I had throwback videos on there when I was doing little raps here and there, and then I was doing little close-ups, up close and personal type videos and stuff like that here on the side. And my mom and dad always told me, you know, whatever your dream is, you know what I'm saying, you gotta pursue it, you know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody else stop your dream or stop you from getting to your dream. So, you know, entertainment, music, music and entertainment is all the same thing. So anything with entertainment I love, you know what I'm saying? That goes for modeling, music, and being a model and so on, you know what I'm saying? I love doing so. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. So 8th grade, you know, I was doing the music on there. So I get to middle school. I say about my 10th grade year, I had got a decent enough camera to where I can kind of record. So I started recording little videos here and there, and then but I wasn't posting them all the time, you know what I'm saying? I had videos that never hit surface, you know what I'm saying? Never hit the social media. But I had videos that I would record, and I would never post them because I didn't think they were good enough for YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And then I started, you know, doing the gaming channel and stuff like that with different, you know, people that I was playing the game with. And it kind of introduced me into the YouTube world, the YouTube community and stuff like that, and having a channel and how important it was to have a channel. So throughout my whole career, I probably had like over 20 YouTube channels, because I had this phase where I could not figure out what I wanted to name myself. Like, so I had hella YouTube channels that I was just making, like, just to make them. Like, I would make a YouTube, a Gmail, make a YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So I went through that phase, and I say about my 12th grade year, I started becoming real serious with YouTube. And so I started posting videos on there, in which, you know what I'm saying, I thought was good content at the time, but it really wasn't, because it was just like, basically it was like me vlogging or whatever and doing little freestyles here and there or whatever. But yeah, I didn't ever think it was good enough to stay on YouTube. So we're gonna fast forward to about maybe a year. We're gonna fast forward to a year. So I leave high school, I leave middle school. Mind you, I'm still have a little influence on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, because I'm doing these different things, music, freestyling, gaming, like playing Call of Duty and so on, or whatever. And so fast forward to like a year, fast forward to like 2 years, I get into college, and actually 3. We're gonna say 3. We're gonna leave it at 3. Fast forward to 3 years, I get into college and I got a bro by the name of Gemini. Now me and Gemini always had discussions about, you know what I'm saying, YouTube and how we can, you know what I'm saying, be successful at, you know, making music and stuff, because Gemini is an artist. That's one of my bros that I grew up with. Him and my other bro named Brian, we had discussions about, you know, because around that time I was real big on social media. I was doing a lot of, you know, stuff on social media and stuff like that. So they was like, you know, you should do YouTube, bro. Like, you need to figure out how to incorporate yourself with YouTube. So I didn't know at the time. Now, like around this time, I'm thinking like, now we talking or whatever, and they would let me, you know what I'm saying, giving me tips and stuff about YouTube, but I didn't know how to exactly use YouTube. So I started to do study on YouTube. I started watching people. I started watching other YouTubers and stuff like that, and it inspired me and influenced me to, you know, push for what I wanted, because not only were my bros telling me, it was other people that were telling me like, yo, you supposed to be in movies, you supposed to be doing something like acting and modeling and this, that, and the other. So it was always in the back of my mind that I needed to do something, you know what I'm saying, but I just didn't know how to place myself in the YouTube world. So we're gonna fast forward to a year. I was working, and me and Chris, it's crazy because we went to the same school. Chris is my cousin, but we went to the same school. So we went to the same school, and we were just talking or whatever one day, and these girls that we knew had also had the same opinion, like, y'all need to be doing YouTube. Y'all need to be doing YouTube. They would tell us every day, like, I don't know why y'all not starting on y'all YouTube, but y'all need to do YouTube. Y'all can go far in it. So, like, in my mind, I'm just like, she's just talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's just trying to get a little talk, you know what I'm saying? She's just trying to chat a little bit. But not knowing that she actually seen the big picture, and I wasn't seeing the big picture, you know what I'm saying? So one day, like, me and Chris, we was doing homework, and I was just like, bro, you know what, I'm sick of this, bro. I'm tired of doing this. Now, don't get me wrong, if you're in school, you know what I'm saying, stay strong, you feel me? But for me, I was just like, I'm tired of doing this. Like, this is not something I want to do. Then I was working a 9 to 5 at a hospital, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, man, this is stressful. I'm tired of this. So me and Chris decided to do YouTube. Now, around this time, like I said, we didn't have a lot of time on our hands because we had school that we were involved in. I was working, and then we also were trying to do YouTube at the same time. So we had a lot on our plate. And for those that know, college ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? College is something that you really got to be focused on. Like, if you're not giving a lot of your time to it, it's gonna be hard for you. So we started doing YouTube on the side. We was, you know what I'm saying? And actually, our first video that we dropped was probably it's been a year now. So we started on YouTube. We meet NIQUE and King. Now, mind you, around this time, we're fast forwarding or whatever. Around this time, I get fired from my job. You feel me? They fired me on some. It was some, in my opinion, it was some some petty stuff. Like, I shouldn't have got fired, but I got fired, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It made me who I am for the better. You know what I'm saying? So I get fired. So I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, now I can really chase my dream. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this happened for a reason. And my mom was telling me, like, you know, maybe this happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So you should sit down and just think about what you're going to do next, right? So I sat down, and mind you, all these people still telling me, like, yo, YouTube, you need to get into YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You need to do YouTube. So I was like, all right, bet. So mind you, now YouTube has always been something that I've always been like on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been on YouTube because I was always watching music videos, watching gaming, stuff like that. So I was like, okay, cool. So I'm gonna test this YouTube thing out, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it could be good for me. So me and Chris start going full throttle. I'm talking about, like, we dropped our classes, I get fired. We drop our classes, I get fired, and we start going YouTube heavy. I'm talking about every day. It was never a day that we was missing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was shooting every single day, like every day. And so we meet NIQUE and King. Now I'm gonna fast forward back into the part where we meet NIQUE and King. So we meet NIQUE and King through somebody else that we knew, and NIQUE and King were, you know what I'm saying, had the same mentality as us. Like, oh, we shooting every day, So then we start going on trips with Nick and King, like we went on trips. Oh, can't forget, we met Carmen and Corey, because Carmen and Corey at the time they were located in Alabama, but they were coming to Atlanta almost every week. Like, they were coming to Atlanta almost every week, because Alabama's not that far from Atlanta. So they would come down to Atlanta for a good week, stay, and then leave, then go back home, get the stuff they need, and come back. So we start working with them, right? So mind you, now around this time, now me and Chris, we already working hard, you know what I'm saying? So we get to about like, I say, I don't remember exactly how many subscribers we had at the time, but we had a loyal amount of supporters at this time. So we started working with them, and our first trip, I would never forget, we went to Miami. Miami is where we grew our bond, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, we all grew our bond, and we started like being around people that was doing the same thing we were doing, and which was great, because you know, you're always supposed to surround your people around, you're supposed to surround yourself around people that had the same mindset as you, or had the same goal or the same mission as you, you know what I'm saying? Because if they got the same mission as you, they gonna help you stay on that track, you feel me? You won't stray off, you feel me? So we start being around them every day, and then Nick and King, we weren't able to be around Nick and King that much because they were, you know, they're from Baton Rouge, but they were coming back, you know what I'm saying, occasionally, and we were working with them. So now at this time we're becoming very serious, you know what I'm saying, with the YouTube thing, with the YouTube world and stuff like that. And from there it was just, you know, we met other great people, which turned out to be great, like a great atmosphere for all of us, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of us came together, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, that's end of part one, you know what I'm saying, how I got started and how, you know what I'm saying, what got me into the whole YouTube world or whatever. Part two is going to be dropping soon. Once Chris gets here, we're going to go on to part two or whatever. So stay tuned for that story time, man. But if you like this video, man, give them this video a thumbs up, drop them comments below. If you want to know if anything that you kind of that you want to know that I didn't really touch on or whatever, make sure you drop in the comments below. I'm gonna read through the comments, try to touch, you know what I'm saying, the little surfaces that I didn't touch in the next video. So make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, get this video a thumbs up, man. It's the Bills way, Team Bills. And on that time and on that note, we out. Get it!
Big money on me, nigga, I'ma run it up. Cause I remember I was broke and I ain't have enough. Now fly.